Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swag. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching here today, John Gray. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Handles, throws to first. One out in the top of the first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Bernie Williams.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brock snags it on the run.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to make.
Sends it to first, and Martinez is out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, and today's starter, Phil Niekro.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Lou Brock. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And gone! His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting.
The throw to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Lou Brock.
Well, Boog, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. Being a member of the 3,000 hit club, just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Burger with a homer in his last game. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one's deep. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He shoots one out to right. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Jock Peterson stands in now and watches strike one. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the finale of this 4-game set.
0-2 is the count.
Hit in the air, center field. Beltran settles underneath it. And that ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. Back here in Miami, and now here's the veteran DH, Carlos Delgado. Gray back to work. Late on that fastball.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it, and there's one down. Here's the catcher to hit, Pudge Rodriguez. 3 for 11 in the series coming in. 1 out, base is empty.
Ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And it looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Stepping in, Carlos Beltran. Simeon slings to first in time. And now Roberto Clemente. with just 1 hit in 9 at-bats so far in this series. Foul ball there. Strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Josh Young. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
1 away. Here is Marcus Semien. Just 1 hit and 10 at-bats so far in this series. That's towards center. Beltran snags it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Outside corner, there's a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Beltran on the move to the alley. Brings it in. And that is that. After 2, it's a 2-0. New inning getting started. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that's downstairs and outside. Gray measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Francisco Lindor. Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. Nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. He makes the grab, and there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Lou Brock stepping in for the Rangers. In the air, right side. Clemente in pursuit. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Up next for the Rangers, Michael Young. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. That's smashed towards center. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the Rangers set down in order. They're up. Start of the 4th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's back, and it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Williams leads off second with nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1. So now the DH spot, Carlos Delgado, 0 for 1 so far. Little chopper rolls foul. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. Relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box.
Ball 1, no strike.
He'll feel real good about that one.
2 outs. In for a strike, and the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. Tying run and scoring position. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball inside. And the count's even at 2.
Oh, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. That one to first, and foul ball. This one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Berger stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. Smash to the left side. Lindor on to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here is Jock Peterson. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Peterson just got a piece of it.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that one is lifted in the air. Clemente hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Josh Young. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Seager around third. And he's
Right
out.
on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gray back to work. Center field. Makes the grab, and there's one down.
woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Slap the other way, foul. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 with the
The
count.
Red Sox down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. That
One
misses.
ball,
1
2
and 2 to count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air out to center field. Langford puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. Kike Hernandez at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Out towards right center field. Simeon nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Marcus Simeon. There's a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That one ripped. Beltran raging back towards the wall. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw into third. Simeon on the way to third. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. Wyatt Langford getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So next to hit for Texas, Jonah Heim. Fly to left his first time. And that clips the inside corner. And foul ball. Foul ball still 0-2. Langford, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the lead runner has to hold on at second.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but Well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Man, that looked like a pretty good swing, and I was waiting for it to get hammered somewhere. I mean, breaking ball, but he just somehow missed it. Timing looked solid, and his balance was there. He wasn't out on the front foot. Great pitch to hit, but just came up with nothing but air. So, tell you what, that's not a good feeling at all.
A little bit low, and the count 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it goes just foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. High in the air, out to right. Clemente. Settles under it and makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Rangers get 1 on the RBI. And welcome back to the ballpark. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Williams at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Ooh, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Langford makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Edgar Martinez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
To the right side. And that chance handled. On to first. And that is that. So they can't do it. New arm out of the bullpen, Shane McClanahan.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The shortstop takes the ball. McClanahan, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fastball for a strike. Dives and makes the catch.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
Berger in the box again, takes a strike. McClanahan, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
That's a hit. Coming home. The throw in. Safe. It's 4-1.
Comes through with the RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
That's to third, base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. At the plate, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Clemente makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on him.
And we're back. Top of inning number 7. So stepping in for Boston, Pudge Rodriguez. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Bouncer to Young. Young tosses to first. That takes care of Rodriguez. And next, Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Orlando Cepeda looking to start something with 1 gone. That's out to center field. Langford should have this one. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
You can tell by their swings. This lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brock makes the play, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now, Jonah Heim. Not
1-0.
close with that one, and it's 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Back to the top of the order now, and now it's the Rangers' leadoff hitter, Lou Brock. Right through there for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Now it's the DH, Michael Young. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here comes Corey Seager. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
And a base hit right there. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Berger in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're
lifted in the air, right field, Duran. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. To the plate, save! And the lead is up to 5.
And that situation.
Here comes a skipper out of the new pitcher for the Red Sox, Jose Barrios.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count.
Slides, but it gets by him. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1. Next up for Texas, Josh Young. Hammered, base hit, coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 8-1. So 2 down. Marcus Semien stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Peterson at second. Young at first. 2 out of the inning. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. Back here in a blowout. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Carlos Correa. Gray back to work. Late on that fastball. Activity in the bullpen. Hector Neris, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Milner, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one is lifted in the air. Peterson sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez 0 for 2 in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that gets down into the gap. And the Rangers manager Hector Neris on to pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And it's fouled away. Man at first, one away. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cut out and missed, struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
There's the strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out. So a job. On to the bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Wyatt Langford. And a base hit into right. And the leadoff man aboard. Up next for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. The other way, makes the grab, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
He swings and fouls one off.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Langford stands at first with one out. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Langford coming home. He will score, and they put up the stop sign at second.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you
manager out of the dugout. They turn things over to the southpaw, Warren Spahn.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now Michael Young. That's in there. That's strike one. Runner at second here, one gone. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Seager, the next to hit, takes outside. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. Up the middle, and that one handled. Low throw, pick, he's safe.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Berger stands in now and watches strike one. Next pitch is outside. And a strike of the outside corner at 95. Stays alive. In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge. 2 runs, 3 hits. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for Boston, Edgar Martinez. And a foul ball. Neris measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Fastball almost got him there. Here's Edgar, swing and a drive, deep to left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no doubt. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 10-2.
I love the approach as a pinch hitter right there. Don't let him steal a strike on you just because you're coming in cold off the bench. If you get something to handle, jump all over it. And he was on that one. That's a big boost to the dugout.
And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Orlando Cepeda. Maybe a 2-ball. 5 to second, pulls him off the bag. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Rodriguez over at second. Cepeda at first. One gone. Fought off foul. Double play ball to second. There's one.
He's out.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So they're down to their final out. And now here is Carlos Correa. Flied to right his first time. Hit to the left side, and this is going to do it. Throw to first in time, and this one is over. The Rangers take the